Hi comrades, viewers KVS. Many comrades have asked questions about Rule 38 transfers. Recently, the Department of Post has issued a clarificatory order on 17/11/2021 in which they have modified certain conditions on the Rule 38 transfers granted to the officials. All of you know very well, Rule 38 transfers are already provided for the officials who are seeking transfer from one division to other division, one circle to other circle. Likewise, it is a concession granted to the officials seeking transfer to the home divisions or some other divisions or some other circles. These detailed guidelines have already been prescribed on 17/1/2019 orders, in which many conditions have been laid down for the grant of Rule 38 transfers. In the current orders, 17/11/2021 orders, the earlier condition of 2-year service, which was required for the grant of Rule 38 transfer, has been reduced to 1 year. Now 1 year service is sufficient for applying the Rule 38 transfer. This 1 year transfer is not applicable in case of appointees under the compassionate ground appointment and also the persons with disabilities. They have earlier granted some concession more than this. So the 1 year condition, that 2 year has been relaxed to 1 year and 1 year condition is introduced due to this order. And secondly, earlier, due to shortage of staff, even though the orders for the Rule 38 transfers were issued, the officials concerned have not been relieved and ordered to join to the new post. Now, as per the revised instructions dated 17/11, the transfer of official shall not be denied solely on the ground of shortage of staff, where the working strength of the cadre in the concerned unit is 66.66% of the sanctioned strength or more. So, if the shortage is within 1/3 of the total staff strength, the transfer has to be effected as per the revised order. This is a concession granted to our official, a welcoming move also. And thirdly, so far there are two kinds of transfers. One is inter-circle transfer and another is intra-circle transfer. Inter-circle transfer and intra-circle transfer means within the circle and outside the circle. If the transfer is within the circles, a gap of 3 years is a must, and also only 2 intra-circle transfers will be allowed in such cases. And similarly for the inter-circle transfers, that is outside the circle, 2 transfers will be allowed for the whole tenure, for the whole service, and out of which 3 years gap is a must in between the transfers. So, 2 times for the intra-circle and 2 times for the inter-circle, one official can apply Rule 38 transfer. But the minimum gap of 3 years is not compulsory in case of an official already granted inter-circle transfer seeking transfer under the intra-circle transfer. Suppose if an official is already transferred within the circle and seeking for transfer to intra-circle, there is no time limit. They can be considered at any time. They can be considered at any time. That 3 years condition is to be applied only in cases of 2 intra-circle transfers or 2 inner circle transfers. This is the condition has been cleared as per the 17/11/2021 order. And finally, there is a big blow to the post offices, that is the gazetted post offices functioning in the major cities, like the GPOs and the head post offices which are manned by the senior postmasters, in which in the current order they are mentioning that the officials working in the class 1 gazetted postmaster offices, HOs also, they should also be rotated with the division and one third of the officials should be rotated once in a year. Actually, every year they should be rotated, and the transfer replacement committee for those divisions, that the division in which the gazetted post office is situated, the divisional head as well as the gazetted postmaster of the concerned HO, both will be the head of the transfer and replacement committee. One third of the official from the GPO or other gazetted post office, they should also be transferred to the divisions, vice versa. This is unwarranted and actually not required. When the officials have been recruited as if the gazetted postmaster is also a division, that is also a separate recruiting unit, and if they will be mingled with another division, actually the status of that post office, the gazetted post office, will definitely be marred. It is not correct, it is incorrect, and it is almost then the PA working in the gazetted post office, they will also be treated as a circle cadre, because if they are transferred from one division to other division, naturally it will be a circle cadre. So this is not correct. This should be challenged and this should be changed. The department has subsequently issued clarification on 18/11/2021 for the orders dated 17/11/2021, in which under the Rule 38 transfer, 2 inter-circle transfers and 2 intra-circle transfers during the entire service. A gap of 3 years is mandatory for availing such transfer for the second time. But no such gap will be supplied in case of applying for different category of transfer. Suppose from inter-circle to intra-circle, that 3 years is not required, which I have explained earlier, but it has been subsequently clarified with the order dated 18/11/2021, and this is also to be noted and keep it in your mind. Thank you, comrades.